This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report and Sam's Mental Health Day. We'll go over Nami later. Kansas shows why they still have the best home field advantage in college basketball, as they basically drummed the number 4 team in the country last night, or number 15 in the country, 69-55. Trey White finished with a season high of 23. Darian Peterson added 14 in the number 1 expectancy, or the number 2 expectancy overall in the draft. He was expected with number 1 earlier this week until continues to have injury problems. Bryson Tiller averaged a double-double, getting 11 points and 10 rebounds, and is anchored in the interior. Kansas got to several timely baskets and momentum builders in a second half surge. The Cougars shot poorly overall, around 31% from the field for the Houston Cougars, 21% from 3, and had trouble finding the rhythm. Livingston was the only double-figure point scorer for Houston. That was 16. Houston offense lagged, and the team fell into their first 3-game losing streak since 2017. Kansas overcame an early shooting lull and closed in the first half with an 11-0 run into intermission. A 12-0 run helped Kansas expand their lead over Houston and close the gaps, and never looked back to Kansas. What this means, Kansas is 21-7 and 11-4 in Big 12 play, and Houston is also 23-5 and 11-4 in Big 12 plays, and sees its hope as a top seed, as the KU is now threatening down towards the stretch. The Jayhawks will get a really tough road test against Arizona, who KU beat at home earlier this year. The Missouri Tigers have a tough road test against Tennessee tonight on the bubble, a tournament team who needs to finish 10-8 to go to the tournament. In their last 4, it'll be 2 ranked teams. Missouri will play tonight against Tennessee. That game tips at 8 tonight. The other opponents, Missouri will play Mississippi State and Oklahoma and Arkansas, as Missouri has 4 games remaining on the season against 2 ranked opponents. They're going to need to win at least one of those in order to go 10-8, or they could win the last 3, but I'd rather put a slip-up in there and not have to go 3-1 against ranked opponents or unranked opponents. But we'll see. Get 2-2, and you probably secure yourself into a tournament bid. Get 3-1, you definitely secure yourself into a tournament bid. Right now, Missouri is a number 11 seed currently in the tournament, the last 4 in. That is according to ESPN. Tonight, back to the game. Missouri will play Tennessee. Players to watch out for: Mark Mitchell and Jaden Stone. The best player for Tennessee is Jacoby Gillespie. And Nate Amons. Key season, he averages 18 a game. Gillespie averages 18.5. Tennessee is favored by 4 tonight, is a line about, again, tip-off is at 8 on SEC Network. Mizzou will host $3 beer night in Columbia at Mizzou Arena for tip-off. Make sure you get there an hour ahead if you want $3 beers. Remember, 21 and over. SALU will play Dayton. This might be a tough road game for SALU, but SALU is favored by about 5 points. The St. Louis Billikens, number 23 in the nation. Atlantic 10, 25-2, 13-1. They are off to a solid win over VCU, and hoping to make the turn and a definite lock on the tournament likely. Dayton Flyers are 18-9 and play well at home, coming off a home win over
Duquesne.
And have won multiple straight at UD Arena. St. Louis Billikens are top tier in offense, over 90 points in games, and are elite in three-point shooting. An excellent team defensively. Strong home success for Dayton players. To watch out for. Giovanna Barnett leads the team in scoring, and also
Emil
Langtang, I think is the name, recently earned an AP top 10 AP Player of the Week honors. Salud dominates in the first meeting 102-71, but this one will be at home for Dayton. As we said, players to watch out for Salud will be Robbie Alava. Salud base and hit threes for Salud consistently. Scoring balance will be key for Salud. Game time is tonight at 6. That is San Vaughn Sports. Now we transition to NAMI. NAMI, you may ask. It is an National Alliance of Mental Illness. It has connection groups meeting for people in Kansas City struggling with a mental illness. You must have a mental illness. The group is called NAMI Greater Kansas City. But today, this is not what I am here to talk about, but the group can help you in so many different ways. It is a non-judgmental group. We have group on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays every first and third week. It's in person on Saturdays and, of course, online on Mondays, as we mentioned. It's also online on Tuesdays on Zoom at Linwood Community Church. But today, that's not what we're here really to talk about. There's a bowling group in Belton, Missouri. Here is more information to learn more. Here is that link in the picture, more about the bowling. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report and Sam's Mental Health.